Welcome to everybody who's watching from across the continent. We've got some pretty exciting news I've got to tell you that we're going to share with you in a couple of seconds, and the person to help us talk about that is our own Minister of Communications. He's the head of Group Communications at the SABC, Kaizer Kganyago. Thank you very much indeed for joining us, and welcome. So you've got some great news for us, especially on the sports front.
Definitely, we have got good news. Everybody, I think, knows by now that the PSL season is coming to an end this weekend, and now we want to keep the soccer-loving people busy over the recess, and we have acquired the rights for the Euro 2016, which will be starting on the 10th of June up to the 11th of July.
Well, that's a great coup, and so it's the biggest sporting event in football during the summer, and South Africans will be able to watch this.
No, definitely we have acquired the rights, even though it's not the complete rights. We're doing 12 games, which will include, I think, the 2 quarterfinal, 1 semi, and the final. But we are excited to have that, because this is one of the tournaments that we wanted to have, especially now that the excitement is up going on in the country about soccer. And we are saying we want the people to enjoy it, and then they will even not remember that there was recess in the PSL.
All right, so as we're talking, a lot of people are thinking television, but is radio involved in this?
Definitely, the rights we have acquired inclusive of radio and television, and obviously we would want people to follow it up, but most of the people, like you are saying, are excited about the television side of things, but we are saying to them, we will give it to you even when you're driving in your car.
All right, so how will we know and get access to the fixtures that we'll be able to see?
Obviously, as the SABC, we will make sure that we advertise the games that we are going to do. And as the people who love our platforms, they must be on our platforms and see the games that we are going to be doing. But I know, as a matter of fact, that we are doing the first game, which is the France game, because the games are happening in France. And then we are going to be doing most of these games, and the whole thing will be on our website. We'll make sure that people know and follow which games we are doing.
All right, fantastic. This is very exciting news. So that means that South Africans are not going to get left behind if they don't have access to pay TV.
No, definitely. We are trying as a SABC to make sure that we take along all the people, because, you know, in terms of our mandate, we cover all the people, whether rich or poor, whether in the rural areas or everywhere. And we are saying to them, we are trying our best to make sure that we give them the best that they can have.
Kaizer, thank you very much indeed for that great news. Thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
All right. So that's the Group Head of Communications at the SABC, Kaizer Kganyago, sharing that great news that Euro 2016, that's happening, and you can watch it live on SABC and listen to it on SABC Radio as well. Let's catch you up now with the day's headlines.